Today we will talk about how to use the openstack cloud server when we use it to find a better solution to save money. Okay. Each server they have a security, which means a firewall. Firewall defined here. You can create your own security for your own server. Each individual server can have a individual security, or one server have a multiple security group. So, for example, if you create our default one and look Windows or Linux, and you can create one by yourself. If this one you will use it for example, if you want to use it for website, you need to add this one on. If it is Windows, and you need to log in from remote, and then you need this one on. Actually, for security, that you don't have to have 3389 open. You can log in from the VNC, which means from a website. And if the Linux, probably you have to turn on this one as well. So, which port to turn on all depends on how do you want to use it. So this is port firewall change. We come on here. We have 3 servers here. If you click any one of them, they do have a security group. So each security group, you can have your own security rules, different port or stuff. So in order to save money, when we create an instance, mostly we will set up, for example, if you create an instance in Linux and you want to set up for a website, and basically you can make it very powerful, which means more CPU, more memory, whatever you like, and volume stuff. However, when you finish the setup, I hope you can do like resize it. When the setup is done, you can reduce the resource to minimum, so you don't have to pay a lot of money, because over here is charging you according to how many seconds per minute. So this is default. And password, we already showed how to create an instance, so we don't go for further. Okay. Now, when you finish this server and when you finish the setup, you probably need to take an instance snapshot, which means a copy of the C driver. If C driver is 20 gig, then the copy will be 20 gig. If C driver is 30 gig, the copy will be 30 gig. And remember, it will take some space, so there is a cost on it. However, it's not too much, probably $1, $2 a month. So, but it will save you a lot of time. Where next time when you set up the same server, my copy. When you have this copy next time, and so the copy will build up and keep it inside here. Look here. There's a copy my Linux. There's a copy we're building up. And in the future, when you create an instance, then you can use your copy to make a server up, which means all the configuration will come with it. You don't have to set up again. Okay. Next one. Resize, we'll talk about that, which means you can change the size, and it will immediately within 1 minute server will going up, going down. So, for example, today you'll be too many people log in or too many traffic, you can resize it. Or you don't want it, then you resize it and make the minimum. When you make the minimum, if there's no connection, no use at all, you can power it off from here. When you power it off, and then there is no any cost anymore. Within 1 month, which means 30 days, you don't have to pay anything. And only you turn it on, and the cost will begin happen. Okay. And join a social float IP. For example, this server have a social IP, but social IP is bandwidth and IP address, so it will have a cost with it. For on-demand service, each item have their cost. So if you want to reduce the cost, you can, for example, I give it IP and give this one 36 IP to it. So when this server Linux have 36, you can log in from remote, which means outside worldwide. And however, if you don't need somebody or don't need to log in from outside, you can but release the IP, which means the IP you are not using on this server, the cost will reduce. And also, you can give this IP back to the system. Remember, if you give this IP back to the system, you will not be able to get this IP properly, because someone else, some other users probably get this IP. This is so the better you hold it if you need this IP and stay. Okay, I release this IP, so there's no cost at all. Okay, if I use this one and those two are not used, so I can power it off. For example, use Windows 7, and when you when you close the office, before you leave the office, just turn them off, so there's no cost. Basically, 8 hours and 8 hours work, 24 hours, you can save about 2/3 of that. Yeah, 8 divided 24, so you can save 2/3 of the cost if you can work properly here. Also, you can terminate, which means delete this server immediately within a second. Okay, for example, delete this server. Confirm delete this instance. So this server will be deleted. Remember, we make one copy in here. So this is copied here. So don't worry. One day when we need to turn this one on, you can turn this one on. Increase. Click it and create right away. Or you don't need it, or you can delete it permanently. It will be permanently. So it cannot be restored at all anymore. So we come back here. So when we talk about the security, what else we need to talk? Snapshot, power off, security, public IP address. So roughly, this is how is the server in here. You can do the job. And here is added volume. We will talk about added volume next time. Right here. Thank you.